Welcome to our new video. In this video we are going to talk about Infinix Note 12. So without wasting any time, let's get started. This is the Infinix Note 12. It'll cost you under 650 ringgit or 150, which makes this a super spending plan telephone, yet it flaunts a few pretty insane specs. So the way in which great is it, we should figure out leading the feature specs. You get a 6.7-inch Full HD in addition to a mold. Show the Helio G88 gaming processor, 50-megapixel man-made intelligence camera, 5000 mAh battery with 33 watts streak charger, double speakers, up to 11 GB of broaden. Slam plan-wise, it's a pleasant-looking telephone. I have the double blue variation that has a truly decent iced matte completion. It has a boxier shape yet feels better close by at the base. You have the 3.5mm sound jack, USB Type-C and base confronting speakers on the right. We get the power button with the finger impression sensor worked in and the volume rocker on the left. You get the SIM card plate space. I love the situating of the finger impression sensor on here. It's much more straightforward to arrive at it without rearranging your hold. It's quick, precise, and functions admirably. At the back you get the camera module containing 3 focal points, yet erring on this later presentation we should talk show, since that is one of the primary selling focuses on here. A mold show under 150, that is something really. The showcase looks pretty extraordinary. I had no assumptions going in except for it is very great. You get a 6.7-inch Full HD in addition to a mold show with 60 Hz of reviving. I know 60 Hz is somewhat obsolete, yes, yet does it truly have a colossal effect? Somewhat would I have gotten a kick out of the chance to have a 90 Hz board on here, totally, particularly since this is a gaming focused telephone. You in all actuality do anyway get 100% DC IP3 variety range with a pinnacle brilliance of 1000 nits and a 92 screen to body proportion, so it's truly charming to see content here. Motion pictures, television programs, certainly nothing to grumble about. It's likewise really noticeable outside while you're utilizing it. How about we investigate the camera now? At the back you get a 50-megapixel f1.6 wide man-made intelligence camera, 2-megapixel profundity sensor and a QVGA camera. I'll be straightforward, I was extremely disheartened to not have an ultra-wide point camera on here. I mean, it's 2022, come on Infinix. The front camera is a 16-megapixel selfie camera, so pictures on here look pretty standard, nothing astonishing. The representation mode truly looks very great with the edge partition, yet the sharpness generally is somewhat missing to the extent that low light exhibition goes. It in all actuality does pretty well, nothing marvelous except for likewise, given the cost, I think the low light is one of the better ones that I've seen for video. You can shoot in up to 2K gold with both the front and the back camera. This anyway has no adjustment and looks quite horrendous. Due to that you can turn on the ultra consistent mode, however, which will limit you to 1080p one way or the other. Video recording is certainly not one of the solid focuses on this telephone. On to the exhibition of the Infinix Note 12. The processor running this person is the 12nm Helio G88 gaming processor, accompanying up to 6 gigs of smash that you can stretch out to 11 GB through virtual SLAM. Development day-to-day utilization feels okay and smooth generally, however there's a tad of stammer occasionally, particularly when you have various applications open simultaneously, likewise on the grounds that I'm not exactly used to 60 Hz any longer. The gadget felt considerably more slow outwardly. That isn't an issue while I'm gaming, however I had a truly pleasant encounter gaming on here in vital mission at hand, versatile and even shockingly Genshin influence and extraordinary mission at hand portable. I got medium designs with a high edge rate that gave me an exceptionally smooth gaming experience with no slack or falter issues. In age effect, obviously you hope to see this battle a little with the least settings. I got a really fair gaming experience, I mean playable slacks and stammers sometimes, yet may as yet play. Now the product this is running is the XOS 10 or 10.6 with the update in view of Android 11. I'm somewhat mooched that it's Android 11 as opposed to Android 12, yet what will be. There's a fair piece of bloatware introduced on here that can luckily be handily eliminated. However, we have a couple of cool underlying knickknacks like the WhatsApp mode, the pinnacle verification mode, which I'm not quite certain when or why you would utilize it, yet it is their battery on here is a 5000 mAh battery with a 33 watt streak charge support. You can undoubtedly crush out a day of battery utilization with semi-medium use passing on you with around 25 to 20 by the day's end. Not excessively decrepit, and you can without much of a stretch energize it from 0 to 100 in pretty much 50 minutes, or not terrible, but not great either. That is very great with everything taken into account. At the cost, it's a really respectable telephone. I cherished the AMOLED show on here, the enormous battery and a genuinely decent gaming experience. What I could have done without, however, is the camera, certainly deficient with regards to there, particularly with regards to the ultra-wide and the video quality being somewhat horrendous. It's a very decent telephone for gaming and everyday use, except not exactly awesome for camera. If you liked the video, give the big thumbs up and also make sure to subscribe. See you in the next video.